Hey everybody, it's Mark from Northeast Bass Fishing. How you doing? I wanted to share with you a couple things that came today. I won a giveaway on Instagram. I know I won a few. I'm actually pretty lucky, but I won this one from Dean's Custom Lures, and that's his logo there, and it's some information on it. And I just saw this this giveaway on Instagram and had some nice looking baits, so I figured why not, and I got lucky and won it. So I just wanted to kind of show you what Dean sent me. I don't know Dean, but how you doing, Dean, if you watch this? But thanks for the baits. The first thing in the giveaway was some little hair jigs. So I'll take these out of the bag here. Now these are tiny. So I would say these are probably not for bass. At least not the size of the bass I'm going to want to catch. But you know, if you want a little hair jig for whatever you're fishing for, if it's tough. These are, I like the way they're tied. I'm sure he probably has some with some bigger heads and some bigger hooks, but that's just a little finesse hair jig. And I'm not sure what color you would call this, but if you check his Instagram page where the giveaway is, you might see him on there. Right there, sent me 2 of those. So it's a nice tied little tiny finesse hair jig. These are very light. I don't even know what they weigh. 64th or something, I'm not sure. The other thing he sent me was a really nice looking chatterbait. I think this is probably just based on the size of that head. My guess is it's a 3/8 ounce. Nice stout hook, tacky, black and blue, can't go wrong with that. So you know your traditional chatterbait. Nice jig, I mean jig skirt. See how that goes. When the time comes to throw the chatterbaits, throw this one. See how it goes. But chatterbait, and the other thing he sent me was this baity pennant, a little crankbait. I'm gonna take this out of the pack for you so you don't get that reflection from that from the plastic box it's in. But it's a nice job. It paints nice baits. This is the first thing I've ever gotten from him. But you know, nice triple grip hooks. Nice flat-sided crankbait, which you know I love. Rattle. You guys can hear that? He's got his name on there. I think that's his name. Right on the bottom of the bait, but nice paint job. So I appreciate it. So thanks for sending me that stuff, Dean. Appreciate it. But there's his card again. Dean's Custom Lures. And this stuff came from, I don't have the bag with me still, I threw that out, but I think it came from Kentucky. There's a number and contact information if you're interested, but just check it out on Instagram. That's where I saw them. And you know, I always like when I can, you know, show you guys these small bait companies that, you know, I've just become aware of. And you know, I got lucky and won the giveaway, and so I can kind of show you some of his baits. So there you go. It's a nice looking crankbait. Nice paint job. So looking forward to throwing that. So hopefully, Dean, I'll catch some fish on these. I'll send you the pictures. But thanks a lot. Another thing that came today was a small order from the Hookup tackle. I actually have their website up right now, which is probably not good. I shouldn't have their website up. I'll start getting ideas. But I wanted to try a few, and unfortunately, one of the baits I wanted was is back ordered. It was, you know, when you order it, it's in stock, and then who knows, somebody comes in and orders before you, and they get it and you don't. But you know, stuff is back ordered. I don't really care. It's something I'll probably forget about, and then when it comes, it'll be a nice surprise. But I just got a few. I know I mentioned this in the last video. I've been watching a lot of Randy Blockett's videos, and like I said, he's costing me money because he gives me these ideas. But it's no different than maybe watching mine or watching Tactical Bass. Any of those where the guys are bait man, the guys that show off a lot of baits, and you're like, oh, cool, I want to try it. So he was talking about these X70 Megabass jerkbaits. You can't really see that in there good. There you go. I don't want to shake the camera too much while I do this. But that's the X70, and these are really finesse jerkbaits, which I've never thrown before. And I know Randy was talking about it, that it was a tough day and he wasn't getting any bites, and he threw this one on and started catching fish. And you know, this is kind of recommended by Megabass as a smallmouth and a trout bait. But I could see anything that swims probably eating these tiny little jerk baits. And so like I said, I have never thrown the X70 before. These are the first 3 that I ordered. One's on back order, like I said. Now this color, I always mess up these names. This is the Mwakasagi color. You guys can see that on there. But this is a very, a very finessey bait. And I just kind of pulled up the information on it because I don't know a lot about them. But it's only 2 3/4 inches long, 1/5 of an ounce, so it's light. And it's a spinning jerkbait. So I know when Randy was talking about it, he was talking about like 4-pound tests, which I can see, that 4 or 5 pound fluorocarbon I got, I'll be using for these. So I'll probably have 2, maybe 3 jerkbait setups in the spring. This wouldn't probably be my first go-to in the spring. I'll throw my regular 110s or whatever, jerkbait I'm throwing, my Spros or whatever, or 6 cents jerkbaits that I like. And if it's just not happening, then maybe I'll go down to these finesse ones. I probably won't start with these, but if you have to try something else, if the fish are not reacting, try these smaller ones. I got into that the last year or two, trying these smaller jerkbaits, and they really do work. Now the only other thing is you will catch a lot of, at least in Jersey now, New Hampshire's going to be new to me, but a bass is a bass, a fish is a fish. I know I would catch a lot of perch and crappie and stuff with these smaller baits. So you may catch more, bluegill and perch and crappie and things like that to go along with the bass. But when it's cold and slow, a bite from anything is good. So that's the Wakasagi color. Pretty nice, but they are light. I know he said they were light. And they do rattle. And those hooks are a little tacky now. But there you go. So it's a nice little finesse jerkbait. So that's one of them. The one that was back order, let's see, that's the, I don't know if I'm going to say this name right, Wagan Akawa, Iokawa, whatever. Don't worry about it. You'll see it on the hookup site there. It's out of stock, so now. So when that comes in, I'll show you guys that one. The other one I got, this is the IU one, the PM IU. That's what it looks like in the box. And I know whenever I show these boxes, when I see the video later, it kind of looks like, I always can see a reflection from the light, so I don't know if you guys can, I think you can probably see it better when I take it out. But another X70. And let me take this out for you. That's the PM IU color. So these are, these are finesse jerkbaits. Finesse jerkbaits. I'm not going to mess with them. Oh, ow. Don't do that. I'm not going to mess with the hooks for these or anything. Unless they get, the hooks get destroyed by fish, which is okay. That means I'm getting bites. But I'm not going to mess with these hooks at all because I don't want to mess up the weight on these baits. That's the PMIU. Nice looking little finesse jerkbaits. Little rattle to it. So I got 2 of them. Like I said, the one is back ordered. And to get up to free shipping, I threw in a bag of the Hazdong, 3-inch shads. And this is USA Disco Stain color, which I didn't have. So you guys have seen me show you these before. If you want to finesse a smaller swim bait, there you go. There's that Disco Stain, which I think is it said on the site is a new color. Some of you guys may have not seen it yet, but that's what it looks like up close. Show that to you over there. But there you go. So, whatever jig head you like to use. I may actually try it on these Kitex that I got the other day I showed you. But I might go with the, this is the 3/0 hook. I might go with the 2/0 for these and try them. We'll see. I'm always a little, thinking maybe when I get these ones with the eyes and the head on there, you almost want to maybe snip it off and put it on a jig head that already has one on, but I don't know. I might just put it on just a regular ball head. And, you don't necessarily even have to swim these. These small baits, just, you can almost throw them like a net or something on a ball head on the bottom. And just let that tail action work for you while banging along the bottom. I don't know if you necessarily have to swim it. It's got a lot of uses. But for when the fish are on small bait, these are nice. And I'm just kind of getting into these Hazdong baits. But like I said, that's the Disco Stain. I think those are 8-packs, yeah. 8-pack. You guys have seen these before. Got a few of these now that are adding to the collection. But that's it, guys. I just wanted to give you a quick rundown of those two things that came today. No pending orders right now, except for, Pete from Stoneman and Son Lures. He's painting some baits up for me, so they should be out soon. When those come, I'll definitely show them off to you. Weather looks really good this week in the Northeast, so we'll get a lot of melting. I'm not going to say we're there yet. Still a lot of ice to melt on the lakes, but rivers are open and they're flowing, and we're going to have 60s 2 days in a row up here in New Hampshire, so it should be good. Should be some good melting, and as long as we don't get any like April blizzards or anything, we could be on the water soon. So got my New Hampshire driver's license today. Dropped off the paperwork to register my boats. I'm going to go into town and register my trailers. Things are a little different in New Hampshire than they were in Jersey for me. You kind of did everything through motor vehicle. Here, you need a plate for a trailer or car. You do it with the town. That's the way New Hampshire makes up for no sales tax. That's how the town brings money in from you registering your cars, registering your trailers. So I have to take my paperwork down into town, register the trailers, and then I'll hopefully get the boat stuff back in the next day or two, and that'll be done. And then all the paperwork that I can think of will be done. Even though I was on the phone before with the insurance company for my boat, and they said wait till you register everything, and then we'll transfer your everything to New Hampshire instead of New Jersey. So I know that our auto insurance went down a lot coming up here. So hopefully maybe my boat insurance will come down too. That'll be nice. Save a little money on that too. But that's it, guys. I wanted to show you those orders. So if you're thinking of the X70 from Megabass, that's what they look like. Check out Dean's stuff on Instagram. Dean's Custom Lures. Show you his card again. Check out his stuff. Like I said, I think, anybody who's watching this video, you're probably like me. You like fishing, you like collecting baits. You're a tackle junkie. I always think it's a great thing to support these, these smaller, maybe in a lot of cases one-man show that are making baits, just because they love doing it, and help them out, because they make nice stuff. Some of the nicest stuff I've seen the last few years have been by, smaller bait companies. So, you guys know that. I promote a lot on here because I like them, and they do good work. So that's it for now. And if anything else comes in, I'll let you know. But that's it for now. So I'll talk to you guys soon on YouTube. Mark out.